Hello and welcome to another War Thunder video, and well, this is a plane that I have had for about about a year and a half, maybe even more than that. This is the Focke-Wulf 190 Dora, or to be specific, the D12. And well, this is the Focke-Wulf 190 directly after the D9. It is armed with two 20mm MG151s and a single 30mm MK108. The 20mm have 220 rounds each, and the 30mm has 85 rounds. So, the Focke-Wulf D12. I really am enjoying this plane. So far, first off, the match that you're watching right now, this thing is not spaded. In fact, in terms of performance upgrades, it is only missing the cover. In terms of overall upgrades, it is missing the cover, the 30mm gun, the 30mm cannon upgrade, and the bomb pylons. Although, well, on any aircraft, the bomb pylons are the last thing that I ever unlock. Unless it's a ground attack aircraft. And speaking of ground attack aircraft, we have a Skyraider over here, an AD-2. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a disclaimer right now. This match was not heavy on kills at all. This is more to show the D-12's performance at high altitude. So this is going to be, and in the boom and zoom roll, so this is going to be a very slow match. Killed the not the 190, that's a Skyraider. Okay. So yeah. 190 A5, 190 D12. And you know what? I'm gonna speed this up a little bit more. This was a very slow match. I only got a total of 4 kills, and, well, like I said, this is more to show the high altitude performance of the thing. Also, turn time with all of the performance upgrades is, I think, 20.1 seconds, and climb rate is 26.5. 26.5 meters per second. And, well, here's dive speed of the 190 D12. As you can see up by the top corner of the screen, yeah, this thing is keeping over 500 miles an hour in this dive with no problems at all. Level out, obviously it's going to go back below 500, kill the Bearcat, and get the hell out of the area. The 190 D12 is actually very good in the boom and zoom roll. It's a very, very fast aircraft, not only in a climb, but also in a dive. And it also has very good energy retention. Although that's nothing new for a 190 pilot. So, B-24 Liberator, who thinks he can hit me from 2 kilometers out. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Unleash a burst at the Liberator, destroy his right wing. It is in a pretty heavy list. And just pepper him and kill his pilot. There's kill number 3. Oh, crap. Yeah, Liberator, B-17. Another B-17. Don't know really what to go after here. Dive back in. Spitfire breaks and falls away. Tempest continues after the BF-109. And you know what's coming. And that is my final kill for this match. So how about we show you a little bit something a little bit more interesting. So here we are with the second match, and I'm going to go ahead and speed it up again here at the start. And a little bit of a spoiler, this was a loss, and this was a pretty severe loss. We pretty much managed to cap, I think, 1 or 2 runways, and then the enemy team basically dominated for the rest of the match. So yeah, and I think I was like one of the only people on my team to get more than 3 kills. So this was a pretty terrible match. But so starting out with a Dornier 217, and this match is really going to show the, you know, how, well, first off, maneuverability, and second off, the anti-bomber capabilities of the thing, because it really is good for taking down bombers. So Dornier goes into his typical dolphin maneuver, as all Dornier pilots do, and I hate them for it. Set him on fire, causes 2 explosions in the fuselage and off the wing. And, well, yeah, that fire is not going to go out. Kill number 1. And as you can see right there, there is actually a AAA order active right now. And I managed to score, I think it was 4 kills, and the second highest person only managed to get 2. In the amount of time it took for that AAA order to expire, the most amount of kills anybody got aside from me was 2. So, Super Fortress. He's pretty crippled, so let's go ahead and finish him off. And then we have a Focke-Wulf D13 Dora. So, the prototype versus the production model. And yes, actually that is true. The Focke-Wulf D13 was actually the production model of the Focke-Wulf D. Well, with the exclusion of the D9. The D12 was actually the prototype, which is kind of odd, seeing how the D12 is the one that's in the tree and the D13 is the one that's premium. Whatever. D13 pilot fucks his maneuver over and gets himself shot by a 30mm for his efforts. Kill number 3. And we have a B-17 here. B-17G. Unfortunately, that would have been my 4th kill, but, well, you set somebody on fire and then a friendly takes the kill. Yeah, that's fantastic, Gaijin. Thanks. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, so 3 kills, 1 assist. And looping back around, I'm actually going for a reload right now. F-84 booms through on the P-51 down on the ground for whatever bizarre reason. BV-238 right down below me. 30mm is just about to reload. 30mm back. Me and a P-80 diving in on the BV. Open fire on the BV, shoot one of the wings off. Set one of the engines on fire, kill the pilot. And the wing burns off. And that was actually my last kill in the D12. I did make a pass at the B-24 down there. Unfortunately, I crashed. And then the rest of the match I spent in the BF-109 Premium, the BF-109 G2. I shot down that Yak-15 up there and then basically ran from the entire enemy team until the match ended. So yeah, that was a pretty terrible match, but, well, at least I got something out of it. And by the way, there you go, there's your proof for the AAA order. And I managed to get 20,000 mines out of that, so yay! At least I managed to get a lot of a profit out of this match. Anyway, next match. So here we are with the third and final match, and, well, this one at least should be a little bit more promising. This match, actually, I still didn't have the cover unlocked. The one that I just showed you, the one on Sicily, I had actually just unlocked the cover in that match, but this match was played before the first match that I showed you, so it's kind of out of sequence, but yeah. So this match, I still don't have the cover unlocked, however, I do have the engine injection. And I'd actually just gotten the engine injection right before playing this match, so yeah. Yeah, this thing climbs pretty well with the engine injection. So I got 2 enemy planes closing in on me, or at least attempting to, a Spitfire and a 190. And they're not going to catch me. And just look at the speed that this thing can build up at high altitude. This thing is a ridiculously fast aircraft in level flight. I think in level flight, I've managed to get this thing up to 370 miles an hour without WEP. Yeah, that's just level flight speed, over 307 miles an hour, 370 miles an hour. So yeah, that's pretty good. And it kind of needs that though, because it's a 6.3 aircraft. So the enemy fighters leave the Wellington completely alone, and, well, there's only ever one way this is going to end. Wellington versus a 30mm and 2 20mm, yeah, this is not going to end well. In fact, just to add insult to injury, I shot his tail off. BF-109, who is completely oblivious, and by the way, if you're noticing a trend, this is how I get most of my kills in this plane. On people who are either completely oblivious or bombers. And that's really how I recommend flying the aircraft. It's an energy fighter, it's a boom and zoomer. You don't turn fight in this aircraft. In fact, the only reason why I got into the turn fight with that Focke-Wulf D13 was because if I had tried to run, he would have caught me. And I think the D13 is actually more maneuverable than the D12, although not by much. Peshka 2, both of his engines are dead, so light him on fire in 2 different locations, and somebody else gets the kill. And by the way, yes, that Peshka 2 actually managed to get 2 air kills. That 190, the American 190, and the Corsair that were chasing after him. So if you didn't think that my team was absolutely hopeless, then, at least in terms of shooting down air targets, then I'm pretty sure that reduces any any doubt that you may have had. So we got a not a Focke-Wulf 190, an ME-410 going after a friendly Dornier. Line up on the 190 or on the 410 and get an assist. Typhoon rolling behind him, take a crack at him, and actually manage to shoot his wing off with that burst. So there's 3 kills. 3 kills, 3 assists. We got a B-7A and a 109 over here. B-7A is heading in my direction, so go head on and shoot his wing off and kill the pilot, so 4 kills. The BF-109, it's an F4. LA-9 seems to think that I stole his kill, so puts a few holes in behind me. VF-109 on the ass of the Yak 3P. And kill the VF-109. Kill number 5. LA-7, V-20, and a P-38, as well as a Tempest Mark V. Ignore the LA-7, go after the Tempest 5. And, well, that was the last kill that I ever got in this match. So, yeah, I did actually take a clip from that LA-7, and it destroyed my aileron. So, yeah, there's my aileron right there. So, yeah, 6 kills in this match, and basically, I'm pretty sure that all 3 of these matches have demonstrated to you exactly how you need to fly the D-12. It's not a turn fighter. You boom and zoom in this thing, and you don't let people take shots at you. So, yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish spading this thing. And, yeah, just go ahead and get the bomb pylons. That's pretty much all I have left to get at this point, is the bombs. And then I think I'm going to work on the TA-152s. The H and the C... Well, the H is going to take forever. The C is going to take, like, forever and a half. Just because of how many research points those things require for their upgrades. So yeah, don't expect a video on the TA-152s for a long time to come. And yeah, have a good one.